Okay, so now we are on to part 2 of this presentation. So now we are going into notes and rests review. So we just finished the notes review. Now we're going on to rest review. There are only 3 rests we need to know. I know we've covered this already, but I just want to make sure everybody understands. So there is the whole rest, which is worth 4 beats. And it looks like a hole, like there is ground right here, and like you are going into the hole. So there's ground going this way, and then you are going into the hole. There's the half rest, which is the easiest to remember. Half hat, worth 2 beats. And then the quarter rest looks like lightning. Go Bolts, go Light Ridge. That's where a lot of you are going in the future. I know that sounds like super far away to some or really close to others, but that's kind of a good way to remember the quarter rest because it looks like lightning. So it is worth 1 beat. 1 beat. So to review again, whole rest, hole, fall in the hole, whole rest. Half rest, hat, you're wearing a hat. And then finally quarter rest. There's just no real good way to remember it except for that it looks like a lightning bolt. And then here's just a little picture for those who need it. I'm trying to get the toolbar away. So half rests and whole rests. The whole underground is a little picture, and then a half hat. There's a person wearing the hat. Take a little mental picture right there. I promise that helps. All right, next let's go over this example. I know we did it last week, and this is just part 2 of the video. There will be a part 3 after this example, but I just want to make sure everybody knows exactly how to do it. This was your assignment from last week, and there is already a video up of me breaking this assignment down, but I just thought I'd break it down one more time for review today because repetition is so helpful for your brain to remember all the things. So we have a measure right here, and we know that what we're doing is labeling the steady beat. So the steady beat is happening over and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is happening over and over and over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what we're doing is labeling the beat where there is a note that is held out for more than 1 beat. So we're labeling that with a dash. So that's one thing we're doing. And then the second way we're labeling a steady beat is we're labeling it if there is a rest. If there's a rest, we put the beat or beats in parentheses. So if it's worth more than 1 beat, there's a dash. If it is silent, there is parentheses. So let's start with the first measure. We have 1 and 2. These are both just simple quarter notes, so they just say 1 and 2. But we have a half note right here. So a half note means that we have to link beats 3 and 4 together. Next thing we have is, what is this? A half hat. Half hat. There's a little dude here. The little red dot is a little dude. He's wearing this hat, okay? And it is worth 2 beats, just like the half note. The half rest is worth 2 beats, but this will be on beats 1 and 2 because it's a new measure. And it will be in parentheses because it's rest. And then we'll have 3 and 4, which is just simple. And that's what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's in parentheses and linked together. The next thing we'll have is this dotted half note. This dotted half note is worth how many beats? Show me with your fingers. I promise it helps. Put it in your fingers. 3. It's helpful just to distance your brain from this synchronous time and do things with your body. So holding 3 fingers up and looking at that image will help. So there's 3 fingers, 3 beats right there. So they will link those 3 beats together. 1 dash 2 dash 3. And then finally we have lightning or the quarter rest. So it will be in parentheses, just like so. And Miss Sears really tried to put all these in the same line, but it was difficult. Then we have just 4 quarter notes, so it's very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very plain, stays the same. But coming up here, we have another lightning, which means that it is a quarter rest. So the quarter rest is there, which means it would be in beat 1 because we just finished 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know we need to do 1 again. So this 1, 2, 3, 4 will be 1 in parentheses because it's silent, and then a plain 2, and then 3 and 4 in parentheses with a dash. And then finally, we have 1, 2, 3, very simple, and then 4 in parentheses. That is a quick review of last week's assignment. This might help you if you need to resubmit. In the Google Slides, it is graded for Mr. Jacobs. You can pause, fast forward, whatever you need to do. But please stay tuned for part 3. Stay tuned for part 3. Thank you so much.